Hey everyone, welcome to Trading Capital's exclusive analysis. Jumping to the natural gas daily chart. If I think what is going to happen on Thursday with natural gas, we are going to have an epic live trading opportunity. We will be trading natural gas live on Thursday in the live day trading room, so I highly suggest you check it out. But there is potentially a magnificent short opportunity setting up just like we saw last week. Now, let me be clear. On the swing trading side, the bulls are in full control. We are looking very likely that we're heading to this $4 target based off of this inverse head and shoulders. But I think we could be setting up a very similar reversal pattern just like we did here on the Thursday, October 2nd inventory report. So coming up on Thursday, October 9th is nat gas inventories. And what are we expecting? Well, simply if we throw in that weekly 200 moving average, if nat gas remains firm and continues to push into that inventory, which right now the momentum is suggesting more upside, we might have a little bit of a blow-off move in natural gas on the inventory report at 10:30 in the morning. That blow-off move would send us knifing through the weekly 200 moving average. It would cause longer-term bears to cover their short positions. It would cause that big liquidity grab to the upside, and that's when we would look for a bit of a reversal and intraday short opportunity. Again, very similar structures to what happened here. And if you look at what happened here, this was roughly about a 6.6% decline from the high to the low. Obviously, the decline didn't last long, but we were able to thread the needle on KOLD, and that is something that we're looking to do again. We picked some bottoms on KOLD, ended up taking some profits, but I think natural gas is likely going to be looking to do a high pivot liquidity grab breakout through the weekly 200 moving average. Then, if that does occur the way I think it is going to occur, if we get that reversal down, say we get a spike up, the next buy area would be beautiful to see a retest back to your breakout trend line. It would pierce that daily 200 moving average. It would allow that daily chart EMA to retest and catch up. You could see a backtest and then a continuation move higher. So that's how I'm looking to specifically play this commodity in the near term. If you're not long nat gas already, I don't suggest chasing it here. Obviously, there could be a little bit of upside into inventories, but I think the bigger scalping opportunity lies with a high pivot breakout through this weekly 200 and an intraday reversal back to the downside. If we look at what is happening in the UNG ETF, UNG ETF is seeing a nice amount of volume. So you can clearly see UNG is trying to break out of this little bit of a minor stage one basing formation. Then you look at some of the resource stocks, AR. Today it actually held up relatively better than the S&P 500. So nat gas resource stocks are showing a little bit of signs of life and accumulation. And granted, they should be. The commodity is surging. You look at EQT, still ripping to the high side. You look at RRC, still looking constructive inside of a bullish potential candle over here. I mean, nat gas resource stocks are still looking primed to surge higher, but obviously they're very, very dependent on what the underlying commodity is going to do. So tune in Thursday. We'll be live trading nat gas inventories live on YouTube.